when your tongues taste sweet, that's poison. When your tongues taste bitter, that's good vitamin for you, which is like sugar, ice cream, all these sweet things, no good for you. But all these bitter things, good for you. So if it's sweet in your tongue, oh, it tastes good, it's sweet, they eat more. Number one, they eat more. They already give you fat. Tastes bitter, they eat less, which is good.
I'll be right back.
Human beings, the same thing. When you do business, when you're working on it, somebody tell you something very sweet, which is a liar, cheating you. A lot of people, they taken that sweet because it's sweet, but that's poison. They cheat you, they lie to you. Somebody tell you straight, you don't want to hear that. That's bitter, but that's good for you. You better listen to that. Especially political people, politics, or company. A lot of people try cheating that boss. How they're going to cheating the boss? They already find out what the boss' personality. So, oh, this boss, or he like to listen to this. So this guy making that story, give to him all the sweet. The boss taking everything. And this guy cheating. The company is going to be bankrupt pretty soon. But other employee, same time, tell the boss, true. That's bitter. Boss don't listen to that. So, taste bitter in your tongue, that's the vitamin. Taste sweet in your tongue, that's the poison. Understand?
Sir.
Okay. Number 13. That's the 28 spots. If you have that lines problems, there's no like they're not going to divide it by like outside symptoms and internal organs symptoms. It's going to be all the symptoms they come together. Okay. So number 13, which is like start from here to go all the way back down lower. The numbers start from down bottom, GV1, to finish with the GV28 over here. There lies several problems. Seizure. Epilepsy. Stroke. Or facial stroke. Wow. Constipations. Bowel or urine movements are big trouble. And urinaces, they can change your urines and colors. Sometimes like a red to dark, yellow, and hot, and a lot of gas urine coming up. Sometimes you cannot pregnant. Malaria fever.
I'm sorry, go ahead, Choi. So you said if something is wrong with this, you can be infertility?
Number 13 lines.
Yes.
Page number 13. This lines like called G, B line. There are 28 spots. That's what we're talking about. Now we do page 14. Page 14. It's in the front, from here to down straight to down low. Okay, before that, page 13 is like a connection with negative lines, positive lines. Most of you learn like the 3 positive line and the 3 positive line for hands and feet. So 6 positive lines, right? The page 13 is a connection with that one. So this one working with most like positive lines.
So 13 is 6 positive lines?
Yeah. Well, no. Page 13 is not positive lines in themselves. That connection with lots of positive lines together. How many positive lines? 3 on your arm, 3 on your legs, right? So totally 6 positive lines. This page 13 lines connection with those positive lines. So that's why if they have problems like all these kind of symptoms show up, like high temperature and seizures and very like malaria, or at least the malaria is like most fevers have a problem. And page 14. Page 14 is like a connection with your negative lines. So if you have a problem with these lines, negative problems goes with especially liver, kidney. The liver, kidney is connection with your sexual life. So if positive line, the negative lines, this page 14 in the middle line with the negative lines are problems. You have liver and kidney and sex life problem.
Negative lines are problems.
Especially a woman have lots of worm disease. I think I was mentioned to you a little bit yesterday about that woman's disease. If one worm have like about so many different kind of serious problem in the body, or more than like about 20 or 30. So these negative lines in the middle of your line with 6 negative lines connection, have that line's problem, you have damage with liver and kidney. So the liver and kidney connection with your sex life, men's and women's. So wherever you have dizziness underneath belly button, it's connection with negative lines. Energy sexual capacity. That's why I write over. So we threw from page 1 to 14, right?
Yes.
Finally. All these lines again, working with the acupuncture and acupressure, same techniques. Only difference is acupuncture using with the needles, acupressure using with your hands, or your feet, or your elbow, thumbs, whatever, kind of this spot. Also, acupressure you can do like adjust your joint, relocated your shoulder, elbow, knee, ankle, whatever joint, relocate it, go back and adjust with the acupressure. Acupuncture can do that. That's how different between acupressure and acupuncture. So you learn like 14 lines with the 361 spot today, but it's not completely. I teach you every individual the spot functions. We have no time to teach you that. You can learn like about 5-6 years to learn those things. But so far, you at least you understand what is about 14 lines, what they're doing, how they're doing, what's the connection, what is good for, what's bad for, right? That 361 spot plus, there is more spots. That we call that like a new spots and awkward spots. Those spots is not connected with these lines. Again, this is like a wireless. So we still keep on find out more new hole, new spot. So far, 361 plus that new and the awkward spot added up together, all together like over 1,000 spots in the body. Now, if anybody's here, not martial artists, not martial art people, hands up. So 100% is some martial art people here?
Sir.
Okay. All these lines with that spots. Again, the spot is, we can use the spot for hurt people and cure people. This guy's too many times models over here. So lady model today. Taekwondo called like a self-defense, and Hapkido is a Hapkido techniques. Same techniques when you're grabbing. Before you didn't know what you're doing here in these techniques. Now you probably understood much better than used to be. When you shake your hand with this thumb, press that spot and overlap that thumbs. Used to be you didn't know the spot. You just press anywhere and try to do this. She's not her, so you get very hard to overlap. But now you know that spot here, large intestine spot. That one I just put the needles in the patients, the big needles. That's the same spot. When you press, hurt people right away and twist. Much easier than used to be. Understand? Make sense?
Sir.
I don't hear you.
Sir.
I don't hear you.
Yes.
Waking me up. Now, when you shake your hand, these fingers press that spot. Teach you that. Where's this line? In over there. Long. The spot. When you shake your hand, that's the spot. Automatic, right there, right?
Sir.
Just like that. And press this, press that, twist. One hand, knock them down. Now you learn all this spot. You can easy to use the spot, right? You recognize that. Okay? Now, that's the spot. That's the spot. I just put needles into that patient too. That spot put needles through all the way over there. Because you have another spot in there too. The spot to spot, put the needles in there. When you're grabbing this one, when you press this one, different feeling, right? Before you didn't know that. Your masters, your instructor teaching you guys and grabbing here and grabbing there, so you're just grabbing here and grabbing there, you hang around and play like that. That's why between your guys and my techniques, big different. Same techniques, but big different way to beat people, knock you down. Because I press right spot, you didn't do it. And when you're grabbing this one too, these techniques, when you do this, you just grabbing, right? But now you learn. I told you there's a spot over there. From here to there is connection. That's called full gap. Like this one. Right there. This is a small intestine. From there to here, that through. So from now you're grabbing this one. See that spot? How you feel? And my elbow was just too small. The big guy, even big guy, my elbow to her elbow like this. Very easy to grab it, and that's one. Let them lay down in my legs forever. So now you know all these spots connect to this spot. You understand that?
Sir.
So how you feel now? That's the martial art.
Sir.
You can attack the people, you can kill the people with the same spot.
Sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
I'm teaching every Wednesday night at the Brooklyn Your Master David Herbert School classes. I think about, how many classes I'm teaching so far? Barry? Maybe 5, 6 classes?
Yeah, probably more.
Something more? Okay. I'm teaching reaction techniques. Anybody into that class? Nobody in that class. You were once, huh? Oh, you was there. Yeah, you was there.
Yeah, I taught him. Yeah. Somebody taught me though.
I'm teaching them reaction techniques. What's the reaction meaning is? Rest short. Rest short. Look at him, sleeping.
I'm looking at the phone.
His concentration, deep concentration about this spot. See, he's way bigger than me, right? Say he's way stronger than me. Used to be, you guys learn from regular classes. When they grabbing you, shoulder or chest or arms, wherever, say, grabbing arms. Used to be they teaching you from here, just twist like this, right? But I'm teaching you a little bit different. Same techniques, but I'm teaching you making him reaction. So you let him use his energies. So what I'm going to do, open my hand. Meaning is when I open my hand, I'm pushing him a little bit. Then what? He's going to pushing me back because he thought I offense to him because he's grabbing me. So open, he pushing me. I'm using his pushing me around. I'm using his energies. These kind of reaction techniques I'm teaching. Same techniques you learn at the classes, regular classes, but I added up some reaction techniques. So do reaction with this spots you know. No, I don't say go. I say go, if you come to me wrong time, my feet goes up there, right there. But you up. So, there you go. So if you know all these lines and spots, using for Hapkido, self-defense techniques, you can do much easier than used to be. Say like this. Come back. Put that boy in there. I say that like people are very easy to forget things, right? That's one of the disease. How do you call that?
Forgetful.
Right. Some man got on the taxi at the New York City and he tells the taxi driver, let's go to Times Square. The taxi go. About 2 minutes later, this guy forgot things. What did I tell the driver? Where did I tell him to go? He can't remember. So he asking taxi driver, hey driver, did I tell you to go somewhere? What the taxi driver say? He turn around, he look at it. When did you get into my taxi? Who's the more serious patients? Taxi driver worse than this guy, right? Just like this guy said, stop here. He went over there. Who tells to go in there? Exactly. So, say like this.
Sir.
Big guy try to compare with the little girl. I'm trying to be a small guy, but people don't believe that. So, if he grabbing your neck, that's a very simple and basic techniques. You learn these things, right? There are normally how you take it out. This one, like this. That guy's a strong arm here. You cannot get it out from him just like that.
Yes, sir.
Using his reaction first.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Sir.
It's a whole little bit of pushing very little, and he's going to pushing you back.
Yeah.
Then turn your body out. Very simple way to get out from there. You got it?
No, no, sir.
No?
No.
That's why I call all those students stupid. Excuse my language. Go ahead. Grab me here, okay? They grab me here. Try to wake you up. They teach you so many different things, heading elbows and heading inside, outside, and all these things. Before that, it's hard to learn that, but pushing in, see? Automatically pushing me back, right? That's a reaction. I'm using his power, not my power. Without pushing him, I'm trying to get it out. He's going to choke my neck. I cannot get it out. But easy way to pushing a little bit, he's pushing me back. Then all I do is just one step up and turn my face, turn my body out. So automatically it's going up. Right?
Sir.
After that action, so you can do it whenever you want. So most likely they're grabbing and pushing in, they're pushing me back and turn around, my body is lower. And this guy following, then what? I can kick him, or I can do whatever I want. Right? So I'm talking about, the point is, reactions. That's what I'm teaching at the point in
Sir, thank you.
the class. Why I'm talking about the reaction, I'm talking about this one. When you do reaction, the reaction is what? Using other person's power and energies. If you know these lines and that spots completely how to use them, much easier to beat other people and how to protect yourself from other people. That's martial artist. Basic techniques you have to learn all these lines and these spots. It don't matter, you're not going to be doctor. So you're not going to give treatment to other person with all these spots. But as long as you know what's going on with these lines, what's the meanings that lines connected with this point, you can use that as a martial art. Much easier than before. Make sense?
Sir. Yes, sir.
What's that? You?
Yes, sir.
Put your hands down and say answer to me.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You need a good attitude.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Now, we have to know how to control your energies.
Yes, sir.
That's called like a chi or ki. With the Korean language, ki. Control ki. That control energies actually, you already have some sense, so you learn from page 1 to page 14. I teach you a lot of things inside of there. One, making energies. Right way to do circulation. What kind of circulation? Blood circulation, energy circulation, air circulation. All this circulation has to be balanced, equal balance, make your energies. Right? So controlled by that energies, we call that 운공조식. you do meditations, you do breathing exercise. These things control your energies and some of the circulation systems. Understand that?
Sir.
Sir.
The spot you get attacked from other people. Most like these lines, you get attacked from other people punching in this area, right? Punching in down
Yes.
over here, and that's
Yes.
line. How you feel? You can't even breathe. And this lies over here. You get punching from other people for this rip. You can't even breathe. Most like when you say, oh, I have punching from another guy, but I have pain. Pain meaning is after you get treatment, you understand your pain. But when you have a punch, you don't have no pain, or you thinking you cannot breathe. Can't breathe. So first of all, making sure you have to breathe yourself. Then pain goes away, and you can stand up right away. How do you do that? Somebody attacked you that from your body or rib, all those areas in the middle of your body and the side of your body, it make you stop breathe. Problem is, they already stop your breathe because they attacked you those spots. And what the problem is, people try to do breathing at the time. Be carefully understand me. They're already punching you. You get punching from other people or kicking from other people. That spot, you cannot breathe. But you try to breathe. Understood? You cannot breathe, but you try to breathe means they crash inside of your body. Then you have more pains. You get punching there. You yourself control. Stop, breathe. That I'm teaching you how to breathing exercise. How do I teaching you that? Brad, answer to me. He went to conference house now. Can I teach you that vibration breathing exercise?
Yes.
Close your mouth and Did I teach you that?
Yes, sir.
You get punching over there, short second, close your mouth. Stop, breathe, and do that vibration most powerful, and try to breathing that go down underneath the belly button. Hold your breath down there for a second. Then you can breathe. You can breathe. You want to get a feeling? Anybody wants to have a good experience? Come here. Let me punching you there, and you can do it. When you get offense from other people, those spots, don't try to do this kind of breathe. No, you cannot breathe. They knock you down. Stop breathing, do vibration. The vibration, that breathing exercise that I teach you that. Okay? Then you can breathe right after 1 second. Not even 1 second. Then you can breathe right away. But if you try to do breathe, no, you can't. That's the techniques.